Howdy ho. So that last video you probably couldn't see anything because I had the orientation wrong. So just showing you that at 11:24 I said if we break 11:24 we're gonna make some serious coin, and at 11:45 I said if we break the 11:69 we're going to the moon. If we close, especially if we close above it. We closed above it at 11:76 or something like that, and we're now at 11:96. So even if you waited for close a candle 11:76, you would have made $20 per share. And I know you're looking at Ethereum going, well, that's $1,000 and well, I only made $20. Well, that's still for 10 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes work, $20. And that's if you're not leveraging. If you're leveraging, you can, that's where the money is. So what are you waiting for? What are you scared of? I don't know what this is going to do now. I think the next 2-3 candles is just going to blow up. That's my gut feeling. My tech on this is saying the trend is getting tighter, which ain't a bad thing. And we broke through our triple top. We broke through our ascending wedge triangle. So we're looking good, people. For ETH, we're looking real good. And these are the safe bets. I know everyone wants to get rich today and blah 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 blah. Wouldn't you just like a new graphics card? Wouldn't you just like a new TV? What about a new lounge? What about some new tyres in your car? What about the rego for whatever? What about your house insurance? You can't be rich with a click of your freaking. I can't even click with that finger. I'm breaking my fingers. Can't even. You have to think about the big picture. You got your whole life to get rich. Right now, just live your life and learn from your mistakes and get better at what you are, but getting good at. These people that are yelling and screaming at you, oh, you're going to get rich overnight. You're going to 100x, 200x. You might well do that. If you've got a couple of grand, I would say find 4 medium, middle, say 50 to 100 mil cap coins, even maybe a bit under that. Throw 500 on each coin. So something like Ramp, Rose, Avalanche. There's others. I'm trying to think of them. Just general DeFi stuff. Binance. I know that's a lot more cap on that, but oh man, there's just so much out there. Go for those. But as for this, I said it. I told you. And I'm a retard. Yes, fuck PC. I'm a retard. Listen, I understand that people on YouTube say, I'm not a financial advisor. I get it. But for fuck's sake, you dummies on YouTube are the reason these poor buggers have to say it. You spazzers should know that if you're on YouTube talking, you ain't no expert. You ain't an expert at jack shit. You're an expert at push and record and editing your own videos. And me, my friend, I'm an expert at doing nothing more than touching a button on my mobile phone and speaking into it. I've got the perception, AKG perception mics. I've got the triple screen monitor. I've got the ultra wide 37. I've got my AMD set up. I've got my VR. I've got everything I need to make great streaming videos for you all. I just don't have the time. I work 7 days a week. I work my ass off for my family, and then my little vice now is, geez man, staring at charts and making a little bit more money. And yeah, now I'm buying my 3080, my RTX 3080, because I just made since 6 o'clock last night I've made $2.5 grand. So boo-hoo for everyone that didn't get in. You see some guy with 5 views and you think, who would want to listen to this guy? Well, guess what? If you did, you put 10 shares on it when I told you this first support line at 10.45, when it busted 10.45 here. You could see the double top here, busted through once, support, resistance, busted through again, resistance, then busted through, right, and ever since then has not dropped. So once that hit that third time, I thought there's a chance it could go down again. So I watched the tops here again. I went back, looked at these tops here and where they were, and I found that the third one just managed to touch around there. So then all of a sudden 11.24 became 100% certainty. So if it went above 11.24, certainty in my mind, that was going to be the new support line. Okay, so now we are finally above. Oh, and also 1073, as you can see. 1073 is simply due because of this here. It tested so many times and didn't close under. And this is on the hourly. I use everything that I do when it comes to trends and resistance and support. I use the hourly. This is only because crypto and we're in bull market. It's the only reason I'm doing it. Otherwise, in normal everyday stuff, you would not do this. But we're in a crypto bull market. Every second counts. You could even probably get down to the 5 minutes if you really want to make some cash. Anyway, back to that. So yeah, 11.24. Bang bang bang. As you can see here, 1, 2, 3 times it tried its hardest to, and it wouldn't even go under. As you can see, it touched it. It wouldn't even close under or near. It wouldn't even go under, let alone close under. It would not go under. So it respected that line so immensely, that 11.24 number, that I knew that was it now. So all we have to worry about now is the trend line going up, that purple line. I'm just trying to give you some quick, just basic technical analysis. So basic analysis, not technical. Basic analysis on how to do this. So the basic trend line, which is following the lows and making a line and trying to match up as many as you can. That's your trend line, right? And then the horizontal will be a support and resistance line or a previous top, as you can see here. For me, it's this top where our bull run was. It topped out at that top. That's where it topped out, and then we got the double top, and finally we broke out here only an hour and a half ago. So because of that, I have now decided that we are not in danger. ETH is a pretty safe bet for the all-time high. So if you're into Bitcoin, if you're into crypto, I don't see why you shouldn't put a couple bucks on ETH. I know it's grown exponentially in the last week or two, but so is Bitcoin, so is every other crypto. Look at Cardano, look what it did in 24 hours, last 24 hours, amazing stuff. And I told people to get into that at 24 cents. And the last one, when I got out of it, was at 33, I think. And now it's back to 30. But even then, 24 to 36 cents per share. That's amazing. When you look at that, what is it, 20%? And that's a retard telling you how to do it. So, as I said before, you can use resistance. So a quick heads up on resistance and support. When something breaks, so imagine a hammer hitting the floor and hitting the roof, either one. if something comes up here, so imagine this white line, and bangs on it, bang, 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 bang. Eventually it's going to bang and it's going to break through. That's when it's resistance. It breaks. So it was resisting and it breaks. Okay, and then sometimes it crashes back to you, and it's usually very sharp turns. As you can see, these are within 3 hours apart. It crashed back down. As you can see, 3 hours apart, crashed back down. Then bang, 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 crash through. 3 hours again, come back down. Bang, 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 and went through. Right now, you look, it's banging back down, but it didn't close below. Okay, so I was not 100% certain, but I was pretty certain we'd gotten through the tough times here, because especially once we got through the 3 or 4 hours, and then we hit this second spot, this 1073. Because the only reason I'm picking 1073 is because when I saw it pump off here, I realized it was support. It was, see how it's bouncing? So you're banging here to get through, and then you're finding a place to bounce off of to go to the next swing high. Okay, so this is a swing low. This is where you'd want to put your money in, right here at this 1070. So you'd see that rise there, and you see it drop, but you'd see it never close under this spot for 1, 2, and then it go up a bit, and then come back down, and then go bull for that one off. Yet this is the problem with this: you never know when to do it. But because I could see the trend line, and we were almost near the end of the trend line, I knew it only could go one way. That's up, or it could break the trend. Now, in a bull market, it only breaks the trend when at the end of the bull market. That's when it breaks the trend. So remember that, people. Don't forget that one. And yeah, this last one, this 11. It's 1124. Well, it's quite clear. Look how many times it bashed against 1124 to get up, and then look how many times it bounced off it here to go up, and then we finally got through here, and now we are flying again. We're over 1200. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap that up. Guys and girls, everyone in between, may the alphabet people, I have to say people better, because alphabet people are gonna get offended by that. May them all reign supreme. Peace out, love all. Make some money.